Hey everyone, welcome back to TPM Simplified, where we break down the tools, concepts, and strategies every technical product manager should know without the tech jargon overload. Today, we are talking about one of the most widely used tools in tech teams around the world. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Her name is Jira. Whether you're new to product management, transitioning into a technical role, or just trying to understand what your DevOps team is doing in those sprints, this video will help you get a clear, practical understanding of what Jira is and why it's so important. So grab your coffee or your backlog and let's simplify Jira together. Have you ever heard the word Jira tossed around in tech meetings and wondered what it really is? In this lesson, I would be breaking down exactly what Jira is, why teams use it, and how you, as a technical product manager, can get the most out of it without the jargon. Let's dive in. So what's Jira? Jira is actually a project or a product management and issue tracking tool developed by a company called Atlassian. Originally, it was built for software teams to track bugs and manage development tasks. But over time, it's become a powerful platform for tracking any kind of work, especially in the agile teams. So what actually can you do with Jira? Number one, you can create tasks or issues for your team. Number two, you can assign these tasks to team members. Number three, you can set deadlines and priorities. Number four, you can track progress in real time with boards and timelines. And the last but not the least, you can manage sprints if your team uses Scrum or Kanban. So Jira is basically your command center as a product manager. It helps you ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. And as a technical product manager, Jira becomes your daily go-to. You use it to communicate with engineers through user stories. You use it to prioritize the backlog items. You use it to track sprint velocity and team capacity. You use it to align devs' tasks and business goals. And also you use it to keep stakeholders updated without endless meetings. And here are a few terms you hear a lot on Jira. You hear issue, you hear epic, you hear sprint, you hear backlog, and you hear board. What's an issue? An issue is any piece of work, a bug, a task, or a story. That's an issue. Anything that you're supposed to do is an issue. Now, what's an epic? An epic is a larger body of work that can be broken down into smaller tasks, right? So, for example, you are customizing a website to send bulk SMS, for example. On that website, you are trying to, let's say you're integrating, right, with a service provider, right? That is like an epic, right? Under integration, we monitor delivery reports, right? We monitor sent messages, right? We see our recharge history, right? So that integration is like an epic. It's a larger body of work, right? While each of these sub work are called issues. Now we have sprint. What's a sprint? A sprint is a 1 to 2 week development cycle. So a sprint is a task that takes 1 to 2 weeks, a cycle that takes 1 to 2 weeks in development. That is sprint. Now we have backlog. Backlog is the list of tasks or a list of tasks waiting to be prioritized. So in your backlog, you have a list of things that are yet to be done. You have let's say, for example, you have development of front end, development of back end, development of authentication and features, development of the sent item features, and all of those things. These are what are on your backlogs that you move that you use to plan a sprint, right? And also we have what is called a board. A board is a visual layout of your team's work, like a Kanban or a Scrum board. So where you see your backlog, your sprint, your epic, your issues, it's a board. Now, why do teams love and sometimes hate Jira? Jira is super customizable and it integrates with tons of other tools. It also works well with agile workflows, but it can get complex if not set properly. And as a TPM, your job is to keep it simple and focused on what matters. What matters? Tracking progress and delivering value. Now you know what Jira is and why it matters. In our next videos, I'll walk you through how to actually create issues and manage a sprint inside Jira. So make sure you subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Let's simplify TPM one tool at a time.